Hello. Hello, guys. Hello. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to the Pen Poppy stream of the day. Today is the stream of the streams. I am a mess. I am an absolute mess. Just completely trash. It's fine. Not trash as in drunk, though. I'm not drunk. God, I wish I was. But I'm not. I'm sober. I've been sober for a while now. It sucks. But I say that like I was an alcoholic. I'm not. I don't know where I'm going. New Poppy? Yeah, we're feeling New Poppy today. I'm feeling extra cutesy, you know? So I got the extra cutesy model out. You know? If you know, you know, you know. Hello, Cow King. Hello, Creamy Blueberry Waffles. Hello, Axolotl. Hello, everybody. Hello, lurkers. Hello, anybody I missed. I don't think I missed anybody, but I coulda. And I got my glasses on, so the blinking is gonna be real weird. I apologize. But I want to leave them on because I can see with my glasses. I can't see without my glasses too good. I just chugged half a bottle of water and now oh my god, we got bits! Oh my god, 300 bits! Oh my god, thank you! Thank you, Cow King! Look at him. Look at her dance. Look, she isn't so cute. Yeah, she's so cute. Thank you so much for the bits. I appreciate it. We just started and we're already off to a great start. We're already doing swell. Oh, my eyes are squinting. It doesn't like when I look over to the left. It don't like that at all. Unfortunately for it, that's where Twitch is located, so I gotta look over there from time to time. Yeah, we gotta do that. We gotta check in on Twitch, make sure nothing's going crazy. Gamma has reached a 10 stream streak. Congratulations, Gamma. That is an impressive amount of streak. That is a respectable streak, I would say. I respect it. I respect the drive. The what's the word? There's a word that I want. Not game. It's something the kids say nowadays, but I don't know what it is. Grind. That's not even a kid one. That's pretty old, and I still forgot it. I still didn't know what it was. It's not even old. It's not even new. That's a pretty old one, and I still didn't know what it was. Streaky bacon time? I like bacon. I love bacon. Bacon's delicious. Bacon's like the only thing I can eat at my work. Like, if I get really hungry, like I get the shakes, I'm so hungry, I eat some bacon. GB Pengu! Yay! Hello, Chaplain. Chaplain? Hello, YouTube chatter! I'm sorry that I can't put you on screen, but Twitch's TOS is, this is a PG stream. Is annoying. Yeah. That's what we want to go with. It has been done the transformation into the Moblob. What is the Moblob? Do I have to Google some stuff? Do I have to break out the Google machine this early in the stream? Slang term for design for maximum exaggerated cuteness, often characterized by a soft, round features, large eye, and sometimes a lack of a deep, distinct person. You're just a cute thing. It's just a cute thing. Okay. That's I appreciate. So that's a compliment, right? That's a compliment. I'm gonna take it as a compliment because you said I'm morphing into a super cute thing. Then again, that means I'm not super cute right now. I'm already pretty cute. Look at this model. Look at it. Look how cute it is. For $25? Yeah, I'd love this model. This is a good model. $25 model. My other model is much more than $25. But, well, not the one I usually use is free. So we've gone from free to $25. I am a high spender, you know. High spending penguin right here. Definitely putting a lot of money into stuff. I put more money into the video games that I play on stream than anything else. That's where most of my money goes, is into the video games. Are you excited for the new KFC jelly beans? That sounds disgusting. One second. This one? That sounds awful. That sounds terrible. Don't mention that to me ever again. Okay, but no, seriously, what is it? Is it like a Kentucky Fried Chicken flavored jelly bean? Is like the Harry Potter jelly beans, but Kentucky Fried Chicken? Is that what it is? I have not heard. I have not heard of it. Is there a mashed potato one? I feel like I could get behind a mashed potato jelly bean. I feel like I could get behind that. I don't want a gravy jelly bean. That doesn't sound good. I don't want no, I don't want a gravy one. I don't want gravy jelly beans. That sounds awful. That sounds terrible. I don't want that. Especially since it's gonna be like, oh, well, it'd be chicken gravy. Chicken gravy's not bad. I don't like beef gravy. I don't like it. It's gross. I don't know why. I just don't. Even if I'm having something with beef, I want chicken stock. I don't want beef stock. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. It makes me sad that when we make something with beef, like and you're making gravy out of it, it's just defaulted to beef gravy because you're making it out of the beef. So of course it's going to be beef gravy, and I don't like it. I just don't want it. Imagine it was like a fruit gusher full of gravy. Blech, that's awful. That's awful. Do I have a face for this? I don't think I have a face for this. We can do angry. So unexpressive. That's my only gripe about this model, is that it's not very expressive. Like, you got a couple different things, but they're not anything like original Poppies. So let us be your therapist today, Poppy. Yeah, that's what you're getting. Yeah, how do I solve my life problems? Will you answer that for me? Will you tell me how to solve my life problems? Because I don't know how to solve them. And I don't have a therapist to help me with that, because Chap is fine. Okay. Because I cannot afford that. That is expensive. Even with insurance, the copay, too much. Can't do it. Don't wanna. I also don't want to go. I also just don't want to go there. Been there, done that. Don't enjoy it. It makes me sad. I don't know. I've never really enjoyed going to therapy. I know some people find it very fulfilled, like it helps them, like it genuinely helps them, and that's great, and I love that for them. But it's never really, it's never really helped me all that much, you know? A couple times it's helped me through like some really dark times, but like on my day-to-day, it's just not that helpful. Chibi is cute. Thank you for saying my Chibi is cute. I think it's cute. Dan bought it for me, and it was a very good present. I decided it's a Valentine's Day present from him. He bought it like on the 12th, but I've decided it's a Valentine's Day present from him. That's what I've decided. It wasn't. I don't think he even had it in his mind that Valentine's Day was coming up when he bought it for me. But that's what I've decided for him. So, yeah. Don't go towards the mountains, Pengu. But that's how you jump. You go to the mountain so you can jump off the mountain into the water. Into the water. That's the you gotta jump into the water. You gotta make sure there's water down there first. Make sure there's water before you jump. And make sure there's no rocks. You don't want rocky water. You just want water. You don't want to jump into the rocks. That'd be bad. I've seen a lot of videos of pengus lately because, you know, my timeline is just full of penguins. And sometimes they're just injured. And, like, the cameraman just shows them, like, oh, look at this cute penguin. And it's bleeding profusely. And I'm like, what? Why is the penguin hurt? Why aren't we helping the penguin? And it's because they're not helping it because it's a whole no contact. They're just recording penguins out in the wild doing their thing. So they're not supposed to help the penguin. But at the same time, I'm like, that penguin's injured. Help him. Help him out. He's gonna get sick. He's gonna get an infection. You gotta clean that up. You gotta clean that up, stop the bleeding, and put a little Neosporin on that thing. You gotta help the penguin out. He don't got thumbs. He needs some help, okay? He can't do it himself. He needs some help, okay? No sea lions? No sea lions, please. No sea lions. Please keep those to yourself. Please, all sea lions must stay inside the vehicle at all times. And by vehicle, I mean way over there. Way over there. Somewhere else. All sea lions must be kept in a completely distinctly different area with multiple barriers between them and me. Yes. Yes, yes. I do not want... Can you imagine being in an aquarium and, like, they got sea lions and penguins, so the penguins just hear the sea lions yelling all the time? And they just hear, like, they're just yelling, like, in their little sea lion language, just, hey, come here, penguin. I'm gonna eat you. Come here, you look delicious. I'm gonna eat you up. And the penguins are just terrified all the time because they never know if the sea lions are gonna get out of their enclosure. That would be scary. Do you want to play some Mario Kart later? I don't even have Mario Kart. I used to play Mario Kart on the Wii. Was it the Wii U or just the Wii? I think it was just the Wii. I think it was just with the nunchucks and stuff. But you don't play Mario Kart with nunchucks. You play Mario Kart with just the stick. You put the stick sideways and then you use it like a steering wheel. Yeah, that was a good game. I was pretty good at it too. I was pretty good at Mario Kart. It's not a high skill game, therefore I could do it. I can drive a car, I can do Mario Kart. Mario Kart is tradition on Patty's Day. On St. Patty's Day you play Mario Kart? Is that a common tradition? Is that just a you tradition? I'm confused. You just play St. Mario? What do you play it on? Do you play it on the Wii? Wait, is it on other consoles? Is it on PC? I don't think it's on PC. Yep, nope, my personal tradition. Fair enough. Do you play it while drinking Guinness? Because that's a St. Patty's Day tradition in my husband's household, is drinking Guinness. PTSD penguins. Bike spokes are a pain to fix. That sounds like a pain to fix. I don't know what that is. And I ride a bike, and I don't know what that is. It's a good thing that there are local mechanics, because I bring my bike to the mechanic and go, is this thing safe to ride? And they're like, looks good. And I'm like, good. Other than that, I changed my own oil. That's about all I've done with mine. Guinness and Green Bowl. What's Green Bowl? What? Like a salad? A salad is a green bowl. I like salad. I'm probably gonna have salad for supper today. That's probably what I'm gonna have. Probably gonna have some salad. Maybe some leftover shepherd's pie with it. We got some leftover I don't like shepherd's pie, if I'm gonna be quite honest. But my mom made it, and it's free food. So I'm gonna eat it. So yeah. It's just sitting there all ready to be eaten. It's prepared. It's safe to eat. It's not tasty because it's shepherd's pie and I don't like the combo, but I'm gonna eat it anyways. Is that a new model? It's my GB model. I've used it once so far. I used it on Valentine's Day and that's it. But it is newer. It is. I think I got it on the 12th and I made it up for Valentine's Day and used it on Valentine's Day, and then I didn't use it again for a little while. And today I was feeling really cute, and I was like, I'm gonna do a just chatting stream so I can use this model, because I have it's a lot on the computer. It's a lot on the computer. Spokes are the little wire things that go from the center of the wheel to the rim of the wheel. Oh, those are called spokes. Oh. What, don't you just get a new tire? Or is this a pedal bike or a motorcycle? What kind of bike are we talking? What kind of bike we talking here? Because I feel like you just get a new motorcycle tire. I feel like you just get a whole new tire. Stuff made out of vodka, champagne, and fruits. I can't have that. It has fruit in it. I'm offended. How dare you mention foods I can't eat? Leftover shepherd, not just eating the sheep, but the shepherd's too. Yeah. I wonder why it's called shepherd's pie. It's are you guys familiar with what shepherd's pie is? Is that not a common name of a dish? Is that a local thing? I don't know. I feel like it's a common thing. Oh, your girlfriend's birthday is on the day before Valentine's Day. That sucks for her. Everyone's gonna combine the 2 days. That sucks. That's like being born on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or Boxing Day. Being born on any of those days. I'm very happy that my birthday is not near any holiday, because then I get 2 distinctly separate days. I get my birthday and I get the holidays. I don't have to share. It's my day and I'm not sharing. I had another classmate who had the same birthday as me, and man, I wanted to take her out. That's my day. You can't have it. The lamb meat makes it shepherd's. Oh, well, we used hamburger, so it's not. We used beef hamburger. Being summoned. Have a good night. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by, chap. Thank you. Thank you. A cottage pie is made from beef. A cottage pie. It's a layer of hamburger and then corn and then potato. And that's all it is. Shepherd's pie is made with lamb, which are baby sheep. I do know that. And if you use beef instead, it's called cottager's pie. Oh, we just call it shepherd's pie, regardless of the meat. Man, my mom would put chicken in it and still call it shepherd's pie. That'd be disgusting, though. It's already bad enough. It's already bad enough. We don't need to make it worse. But I do like chicken, though, so maybe I wouldn't hate it. Ground chicken? Ground chicken wouldn't be too bad. I don't know. Do we got a name for shepherd's pie made with ground chicken? Do we got a name for that? Can I come up with a name for it? Pot pie? A chicken pot pie? But that has a crust. That has a crust to it. I can't have crust. I'm allergic to crust. Well, I'm not allergic to it. I gotta make that distinction. I'm not allergic to gluten. I'm gluten intolerant. If I eat some gluten, I will not die. I will be miserable, but I will not die. I will hate everything and maybe even wish death. But my God, my life will not be in danger in any way, shape, or form. I will be perfectly fine in about 24 hours. Flapjacks, thick pancake batter that use whole wheat flour mixture. Flapjacks. I remember hearing about flapjacks. I've never had flapjacks. I've had pancakes. But I've never had flapjacks. Hey, Hugh, welcome in. I've never had a flapjack. And I don't think I ever will, because I can't have wheat flour mixture. Because of that whole gluten intolerance thing. Same thing with dairy. I'm not allergic to dairy. I'm just dairy intolerant. I'm lactose intolerant. This is probably your first stream ever. I appreciate you coming to my stream. Subscribed a while for a while though. I get that a lot of people can't make it to the streams. I get that. I stream at times that I stream at the same time all the time, which means that if this is not a time you are available, then you will weak bloodline. Okay, I'm good. Black Fox caught me off guard there. Black Fox caught me off. I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready. Weak bloodline. Yes, I have a very weak bloodline. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna survive. It's tricky to have gluten-free whole wheat. Yeah, that's not... I don't think that's a thing. I don't think you can do that. I think once it's gluten-free, you make it out of rice. Rice flour. Rice flour is good. We like rice flour. You caught me off guard, Black Fox. You caught me off guard. Do oats trigger the gluten intolerance? Because if not, you could probably do something with gluten-free wheat flour or whole oat flour. I have to get gluten-free oats. I can't have regular oats because I guess they're contaminated with gluten. Like in the processing of making oats into oatmeal and stuff, they contaminate it with gluten along the way somehow. I don't really know the science behind it. All I know is that regular oatmeal gives me a tummy ache, but gluten-free oatmeal doesn't. So that's all I know. I'm the only one in my family that can drink milk and consume dairy on a regular basis. Well, look at you with your lactose gene being able to process it. Blah, 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 blah. Look at you all fancy and junk with your extra genes. I don't have those. I have little pills that I take that make it so that I can drink the milk. Even though I hate milk. Milk is disgusting. I can't understand how someone can just sit there and drink a glass of milk. Milk is a baking ingredient and a baking ingredient alone. It is not used to be consumed on its own. It is to be consumed only within the ingredients of another meal. It is not to be drank on its own. No, it's bad. It's gross. It's nasty. Wait, I missed a chat. 1 second. I missed a chat from YouTube. Gotta go back to therapy. Going back to therapist to get tools for your life problems. I totally should go back to therapy. I totally should. I totally understand that. I know. But I don't wanna. I don't wanna go back. I'm allergic to cranberries. Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner is a minefield. I don't know if I'm allergic to cranberries, but they make my mouth hurt, so I'm afraid of them. I don't know if it's an allergy or if they're just well, it might be I'm allergic to citrus, so it makes sense that I'm allergic to cranberries. But I don't know. I used to drink vodka cranberries all the time, and then eventually they started making my mouth hurt really bad, so I've just given up on them altogether. But there's also the high possibility that they're contaminated with lemon or lime because of garnish and stuff. So it's possible that my stuff is just contaminated and I'm not actually allergic to cranberries. I'm just a scaredy cat. That's also a very big possibility. We love chalky milk. Chalky milk and milk are two different things. Chalky milk is milk with ingredients in it. Like, you know, chocolate. Chalky milk is accepted. Strawberry milk. Oh my god. We used to have strawberry milk at school when I was a kid, back when I could have strawberries and milk. I could never have milk. That's a lie. I've been lactose intolerant since I was an infant. I was one of the infants on the lactose intolerant formula. I is that level of lactose intolerant. I've never had the gene. Even when you're supposed to have it as an infant, that way you can consume the, you know, the breast milk or whatever milk you're drinking, formula milk. Even though you're supposed to be able to consume that as an infant in order to not die, I was unable to do that. If it wasn't for modern technology, I would not have made it. I would have died of malnourishment. But I've made it. I've made it. I've made it this far. I can keep going. Spanish spiced milk? I've never heard of Spanish spiced milk or Christmas spiced milk. I've never heard of these. Is it like eggnog? Eggnog can be spiced. You can have spiced eggnog. That sounds pretty good. Can't have fruit, milk, or gluten. Are you okay? Hey, I also can't have shellfish. So don't you go leaving that one out. I also can't have shellfish. I can have fish, which is good because God, if I was a penguin and I couldn't have fish, could you imagine? But I can have fish. I just can't have fish in a shell. And taking it out of the shell does not make it so it's not shellfish. That has been proven wrong. Been there, tried that, didn't work. When your whole digestion system is optimized, eating whole fish, raw or wiggly, it's hard to eat other things. Yeah, I've just meant to eat just fish. That's all I meant to eat. So this whole gluten thing and the dairy. Penguins, birds are not meant to have dairy, okay? It's not a thing. Eggnog, never been able to get eggnog last Christmas. You didn't get eggnog last Christmas? Oh man, I feel bad for you. They got lactate eggnog around where I'm from, which is eggnog without the lactose in it. It's, oh my god. So I can drink as much eggnog as I want and not get a stomach ache. It is fantastic. It is great. Sold out. My store has like 17 different types of eggnog that they have. They got almond milk eggnog. They got oat milk eggnog. They got eggnog. They got pumpkin eggnog. They got lactate eggnog. They got, what other kind of eggnogs do they got? They got vanilla eggnog. They got, there's so much eggnog. So much eggnog. Shrimp? I can't have shrimp. Shrimp are friends, not food. Shrimp are friends. My friend Kiwi is a shrimp. She's not food. She's a shrimp. She's for sure. Shrimp are friends, not food. I'm having trouble getting words out. Words are not coming naturally to me right now. It's a bit of a difficult situation. Lactate eggnog penguin Ken. Yes, yes. If the eggnog does not have lactose in it, the penguin will consume. Animals are friends, not food. I got a big difference. I really like chicken and I love steak. I had a good steak burrito bowl the other day. That was delicious. I did overcook the steak a little bit. I'm not used to cooking in a cast iron pan, but I decided I wanted to cook it in a cast iron pan. That way I could get a better sear to it. But I was like, this I can do this. I can do this. And I cooked it for the regular amount of time that I would normally cook a steak of that thickness, and it overcooked it. So I had a well done steak, and I was very upset about it. Rotisserie chickens, my beloved. I had a coworker. I worked at a big box store where they sell rotisserie chickens in the back, you know. They sell like 5,000 of them a day. It's insane. And they were in charge of the rotisserie chickens. Their job was to make rotisserie chickens. That's all they did. That's all they did all day. They just made rotisserie chickens. And on his lunch break, I kid you not, this boy would buy a rotisserie chicken and just sit in the break room and just eat it with his hands. He would just tear apart that rotisserie chicken and just eat it as it is, as his lunch every day. He was so in love with his rotisserie chickens that he would eat them every day. Of course, it's like $5 for an entire chicken. So, like, he was getting a good amount of food for a very low price. But it was something to see. It was something to behold. And he's like a really chill dude. Like, he's not like a weirdo or anything. Well, he's a bit weird, but like, he ate an entire rotisserie chicken for lunch every day. That's a little weird. But like, man, I miss him. He was great. He was my roommate for a while too. Living my dream. Speaking of eggnog, hot drink made of corn flour. A horchata. Gluten-free and kind of milky. But not milk. Rotisserie chicken's the newest thing corporate overloads want us to blame for not owning our own homes. It costs less to buy a rotisserie chicken, a whole cooked chicken, than it costs to buy a raw chicken. It costs more to buy and prepare your own chicken than it does to buy a rotisserie chicken that you can just gut and call it good. So whenever we're having, like, we had, like, my husband and I, we used to eat pulled chicken all the time before we found out that barbecue sauce had pineapple in it. That was a discovery. But we would eat pulled chicken all the time, and we'd just buy a rotisserie chicken and, like, pull the chicken ourselves, like, just gut the chicken, put it in a pot with a ton of barbecue sauce, and call it pulled chicken. It was pretty unauthentic. It was pretty white, actually. But we would do that, and then we'd put it on sandwiches with some cheddar cheese, and it was delicious. It was pretty basic stuff, but it was good. I always thought I ate too much of it. I always thought that I was like, I'd eat 2 sandwiches. And I'd always thought, like, 2 sandwiches must be too many, because every time I eat it, I get sick. Never fails. If I eat, I just got a raid. I just got a raid from Dosu. Dude, let me give it over to Twitch real quick. I just got a raid from Dosu. Oh, and 13 minutes ago, I had a little sip, but I wasn't on the Twitch screen. I'm going to take that little sip right now, because I'm going to honor it, even though I'm late. Okay, we took the little sip. Okay, thank you so much for the raid, Dosu. How was your stream? What were you doing? What were you doing today? Oh, I have to take another little sip and a big sip. Okay, we're getting a lot of water. Finding edge cases for photo posts in your... Wait, what? Red Dead Redemption 2. I've heard of. I think I even own... Like, Dan owns it. I own it by proxy. I think I even own it, but I don't know... Is it a zombie game? Is that a mega sip? I took the little and the big sip. Don't you worry, guys. I did it. I sipped the water. I've drank quite a bit of that water bottle now. Like the other day when I had to determine to put Gob and the plush and pets, now Soda in the art picture. And we don't got a folder for everything, you know? Wild West. It's a Wild West game? What are you attacking? What are you killing? It sounds like a game where you kill stuff. What are you killing? Are you killing just other cowboys? What are you? It's a cowboy game. What are you attacking? Who's the enemy? Am I the enemy? Is it penguins? Oh my god, it's penguins, isn't it? I knew it. Penguins are the enemy of the Wild West. It's official. Our secret is out. No, but who are you attacking? Robbing banks and killing outlaws. Wait. You're robbing banks and killing outlaws. So you're committing crime and also stopping people who commit crime. Are you the good guys or the bad guy? It's up in the air right now. I don't understand. Are you just the neutral guys? You just do whatever you feel like, guys? Some days you're on the good side, some days you're robbing banks. Is that what's going on here? It's how you want to play it? Ah, interesting. Yep. Just yep. Oh my god. Okay. I feel like I would be the one taking care of outlaws and making sure that everything is in order. You can skin a rabbit by just pulling its skin off. Well, that is indeed how you skin a rabbit, is you take its skin off. That, I don't know if you know this, Black Fox. That might be a little... You're a fox. You should know how to skin a rabbit. You take the skin off the rabbit. That's how you skin a rabbit. Different endings depending on how you play it. Oh, kind of like Fallout. Fallout has different endings depending on how you play it. When did you become a chibi? About a week ago. It is not all the time. It's not all the time. It's just whenever I feel like it. I bounce between models. I'm a model bouncer nowadays. I'm one of those VTubers who just bounce between different models. And by different models, I mean this one and my normal one. Those are my different models. I got two. I got two. 1, 2. Count them. And this one has better mouth tracking. 2. Ha. Oh. Yeah. It can track shapes. It does shapes too. With your bare hands? Yeah, that's how I would skin a rabbit. That's how I would skin a rabbit. Sounds like a bit of a cruel thing to do while still alive. They're a fox. You can't blame them. Foxes and rabbits don't typically get along, you know? You can't blame them all that much. You can't... Ow, 1 second. My leg is itchy. Okay. My leg was really itchy all of a sudden. That was weird. With her bare hands. Rawr. Wait, your girlfriend's a ferret? You know what? That's cute. You know what? Okay, let's just go. You're a fox. A fox and a ferret? Wah! Saved by the wah. Giving a penguin bare hands. What kind of wizard is mixing critters again? It's me. I wanted bare hands because I'm sick and tired of these flippers that don't do much. Have you ever seen a penguin fight with their flippers? It's pathetic. It's pathetic to watch. They get into arguments and they just start flapping their flippers around. It's pathetic. I wanted bare hands. I'm sick and tired of these flippers not being able to do nothing. So I wanted bare hands. Rawr. Wah. Yes, wah if you would. Just if you would. Girlfriend is known as the queen of ferrets. I am a king penguin. I am king penguin. Not the king of penguins, but just king penguin. It sounds a lot more impressive than it actually is. It's really just the name of my species. It sounds impressive though, doesn't it? It sounds, I'm the king penguin. Just not king of penguins. There's no of in there. So it's a little less impressive. There's an old 90s game where you mix different creatures and fight some baddies. It was a RTS game. What does RTS stand for, please? Please and thank you. Explain to me what that means. I need RT. Let me something shooter, maybe. Real-time strategy. Oh, I wasn't even close. I would have never guessed that. I would have never guessed. Do you know that Dunkin's getting pumpkin flavor? Not pumpkin flavor. God, I was thinking about pumpkins for some reason. Getting banana flavor. Codzar. How do I say your name? Code? Is it Code? Coid? How do I say your name? I want to refer to you because you mentioned bananas. And now I'm thinking about bananas. But I don't know how to say your name. So I can't refer to you. That guy right there. That one in chat. You see him? You see him, the one that mentioned bananas? That one. That guy. That one right there? Yeah. Duncan is getting koi like the fish. Followed by D and Zor. Koi de Zor. Koi de Zor. Koi de Zor. Maybe? Coid? Can we go with Coid? The Zor is throwing me off. Yeppers! I did it! Okay, Coidazor here. They mentioned bananas. Dunkin' is getting banana flavoring in their for their coffee. It's literally just banana flavor. I don't know what it tastes like. I'm allergic to bananas. But apparently it's very good in a frozen chocolate, as my manager made one today. Okay, so it doesn't come out for like another couple weeks. So you can't get it. You can't get it. But we already got the shipment of it. So we're trying, the employees are passing it around and trying it out. Never mind, this is a PG stream. They're trying out the banana flavored coffee. Well, it's not necessary. It's just a banana flavor. You can add it to any drink. And what's Dunkin'? It's a coffee shop. It's a coffee and donut shop and sandwiches. And lattes and frozen drinks and fruit drinks and what else do I make every day? I make a lot of stuff every day. I make a lot of stuff. We got sandwiches, we only have Tim Hortons. It's basically Tim Hortons but a little different. But orange instead of brown. It's basically the same thing. We don't got Timbits, we got Munchkins. We don't have a double-double, we have a regular. No double-doubles around here. If you order a double-double, I'm gonna stare at you for a while and try and figure out what that means. I think it means 2 and 2. I think that's what it means, but I'm not entirely sure. I think. Does double-double mean 2 and 2? Can you answer me that? Can you answer me that, Black Fox? Is that what a double-double is? 2 sugar, 2. It is 2 and 2! It is 2 and 2! See, that's just a small hot regular. That's what that would be. 2 and 2? That's just a small hot regular. That's all that would be. Or a medium hot 2 and 2, because a medium hot regular is 3 and 3. It goes 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. We try and make it very straightforward for the trainees. We try and make it very simple. Small is 2 and you go up 1 from there. Medium is 3, large is 4, extra large is 5. Same thing goes for iced coffees. A small ice is 2, a medium ice is 3, a large ice is 4. It's very, very simple. Very simple stuff. The trainees still get very, very confused though. And then extra just means 1 more. So like if you ordered like a medium hot extra, well a medium hot regular is 3 and 3. So a medium hot extra would be 4 and 4. My God, you tell that to a trainee, their eyes glaze over. They do not get it. They're like, I don't ad break? Ad break? What? I don't want no ads. I'm just a penguin. Penguins don't need ads. It's fine, Twitch. Twitch, it's fine. You don't need to play ads. It's fine. I'm good. I don't need them. The couple cents I make of ad revenue is not worth the ads. It's fine. Don't play them. Take that back. Take that back right now. God. Well, anyone who still subscribes, so you're still here. Yeah, the trainees do not understand extra for a long time. It takes them a while to get there. I think it's because they don't remember that what regular is. So the extra, oh, look at the bit redeem. Look at it. Look at it. Thank you, Axolotl. Thank you. Look at it. Look how cute it is. Look how cute it is. I just say medium coffee with milk, no sugar, saves them a lot of trouble. That's a medium coffee with 3 milk. And 100 bits for no ads. Yay! I paid for a subscription. Here, have bits because I paid for my subscription. I was gonna say what kind of donut's your favorite, but I don't think you can eat them. I can't eat them, but when I did eat them, I really I like a maple frosted. I like a solid maple frosted. And they have potato donuts. And you didn't get the ad? Okay, maybe it said there were ads. It popped up. Interesting. Maybe it listened to me. Maybe it heard me say don't play the ad and it was like, ah, yeah, got you, Poppy, got you. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe it was listening to my stream. I don't think that's what happened. But Twitch is gonna play its ads. I don't get a say in the matter. Apple fritters, honey crawlers are my favorite donuts. We don't carry apple fritters no more. Some Dunkins carry them, but we don't carry them. French crawler. Yeah, French crawler. French crawler. I worked at a lot of stores that didn't carry French crawlers, but some of them do. This one does, I guess. Maybe. Sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes we have them. Sometimes we don't. I don't really know. I don't really know this. I just go by what's in the donut case. I don't know if there's a system to it. If there's like certain days of the week we order them, or maybe they just sell out before I even get in the morning because I don't open. So maybe they just sell out before we get there. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe that's how it works. They just sell them. And then we used to have, apparently they used to call donut sticks crawlers, but now we call them donut sticks. So people will order like a crawler and then we'll be like, do you want like the French crawler tire thing or do you want a stick? And they don't know what they want. And I get confused because I'm like, do you want a circle or a stick? What do you want? You can get the circle, which is the French crawler, or you can get the stick, which is a stick. It's stick shaped. The French crawler is like in like a wagon wheel. It's not stuffed. It's not stuffed. A Long John has filling in it. It doesn't have any filling. It's just a stick. I believe a Long John has filling in it. I think it has Bavarian cream filling in it. We don't carry them. I know in some districts like far away, like not in my vicinity at all. Cause I've seen it on the menu screen before, like in like when I punch in your donut flavor, like you don't get to see it, but I get to see it. It's secret to you. But when I see it, I've seen Eclair on there before. I've also seen Long John on there before. But we don't have them. They've localized our menu so I don't see it anymore. But once upon a time they used to have every menu had every item. So like it didn't matter that we didn't carry what's one of the ones that we don't carry in this. I don't think they carry it anywhere actually. I don't know, but there's some stuff that I've never seen carried at any Dunkin' ever, but it's still on our menu board. It's still on our side. Like, I've been to a lot of Dunkins. I've gone to a lot of I just go to random Dunkins. That's what I do. When I'm on adventures, I just go to random Dunkins, okay? It's just how I travel. I travel Dunkin' to Dunkin'. That's how I work. There's some items that have never been on a menu, but are still on my side of the menu. Like when I'm punching orders in, it's still there. And I'm like, what? Nobody orders this. It doesn't exist. Like we used to have oatmeal. For the longest time, we had oatmeal. Nobody ordered the oatmeal. So we don't carry oatmeal anymore. And there are still people who will come by like once in a while and be like, do you guys got oatmeal? I'm like, man, I wish we had oatmeal. That would be cool. But no, we don't got oatmeal. Your reward points must be crazy. I don't use the rewards program. I'm not gonna lie. That's what it is, the chorizo wrap. Yeah. It's still carried in some districts, I think. It's not carried in any district that I know of. But I do know that it still exists in some places. I never worked at a Dunkin' when we had them. I wasn't employed at Dunkin' when they existed. So I've never had to make one before, but I bet you they were a pain in the tushy. I bet you it sucked to make them. Hi, Tano. Welcome back. Welcome back, Tano. You're alive? That's good. That's good. Welcome to the stream. Chorizo wrap. I don't even know what a chorizo is. I never had to make them. I perfectly missed that time in the time that we were. Your Xbox is getting fixed. Your Xbox is broken? That's tragic. I've never had an Xbox, but that sounds tragic. I've had PlayStations before. Well, I haven't had a PlayStation. My brother had a PlayStation. But my household has had PlayStations before. Just like I never had a Wii, my brother had a Wii, but I was allowed to use it. I was allowed to use it sometimes when he was busy. Because it was his, it wasn't mine. He bought it himself, but he'd let me use it when he wasn't home. So yeah, that was cool. They were prepackaged and heating in those mini ovens. Yeah, the mini those things are called Turbo Chefs. That's a Turbo Chef, my good person. That is a Turbo Chef. It is turbo and chef. Chorizo is a type of Mexican sausage, often of the loose sausage variety. It's been broken since October 20th, 24. Black folks are killing me today with these lines. Did you see that your chat was featured in today's short? I didn't even see that. What was today's short? What was today's short? Let me go look. What was my short for? Where's my phone? What's today's short about? I watched it. I'm pretty sure I watched it. I definitely considered watching it. I know what my own stream's about. Oh yeah. You can't just I did watch that one. I did watch it. Okay. I had to go and check. I didn't realize that was Ammonia's chat. Ammonia being famous here, being on chat in my shorts. Getting into YouTube shorts. Or Facebook, is it Facebook Reels? No. TikTok, no. TikTok Shorts? Facebook Reels? Facebook Reels. Okay, YouTube Shorts. TikTok what? Just TikToks? Because they're all short form, so I guess they're just TikToks. I know what my own stream's about. No, you don't, Mr. Simpson. No one does. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time, okay? I'm just a mess. TikTok shops? Shops? Like for the that's what they're called? That what? And what's it called on Twitter? What are the shorts called on Twitter? Like I'm just sitting here with my mouth open. I'm like, why is my model's mouth open? It's because my mouth is open because I stopped mid-word. I'm just a penguin, she says outside the building she accidentally set on fire. I'm just a penguin. Just a penguin. Can't help myself. Arson. Nah, no arson. No arson. We don't partake in that. My brother almost burnt the house down as a kid though, because we like fire. Fire is good. Fire good. So we were playing with matches, because what else are you supposed to do as a child, you know? A child in the early 2000s, we play with matches. That's thinking back, that's really wild. We legit were playing with matches. That But yeah, he set the kitchen tablecloth on fire. It's okay though. When you play with fire a lot, you get good at putting fires out. So we put the fire out. And there was a big hole in the tablecloth, though. The tablecloth did not survive the event. But one time my babysitter was cooking, and she accidentally set something on fire. I can't remember what she set on fire. But she panicked. She didn't know what to do. There was fire everywhere. She was scared. She was frightened, and my brother just walked over and plopped a lid on it. He's like, there you go. And like... And like, my brother was young enough that like... He also needed a babysitter, but he took care of the fire situation. Spilled half a bottle of cooking alcohol. Cooking alcohol? Isn't all alcohol cooking alcohol if you try hard enough? Do I lie on the Pingu or Gunter spectrum? You are the wickedest soul I have ever seen. I don't know. Probably more close to Pingu. I'm pretty chill. I'm not a wicked soul. I don't think. Is my soul wicked? I don't know. I'm not sure. Thank you for the first time chat, though. And give me some things to think about. There's wine for cooking, so She's private from Penguins of Madagascar. I am not. How dare you? Pengu did just confirm that she was a wife, so that's probably a factor somehow. Wait. Are we talking about me? Cause I'm a wife. That's me. Yes. Is wife. Yes. Yes. Are we talking about me or somebody else? I don't know who we're talking about now. What penguin are we talking about? Are we talking about me, a penguin? Because I'm a king penguin. That's... In case you were wondering what kind of penguin I am, I'm a king penguin. I'm also a tall king penguin. If you are interested in knowing, I'm a tall king penguin. In case anybody wanted to know, I'm here to inform you that I am a tall king penguin. So, yeah, that's all, folks. You know what? We can end the stream right there. That's a good place to end off on before you even start saying other things. Are you talking penguin even in this form? Yes. Yes. I'm gonna go with yes, because if I say no, you guys are gonna take that to be lore accurate, and that's not lore accurate. Bow ties! Bow tie. Oh, they're spinny bow ties. I didn't even notice that they're spinning. They're spinning bow ties! They don't spin on Restream. Dan has a 35 stream streak. That's pretty impressive stuff. Oh, the ads are here now. They didn't tell me there were ads. Ugh, stupid ads. What a time for ads to start. What did I say that it was time for ads to start? Did I say something unhinged when ads started? Did I say something unhinged, guys? I don't think I did. I don't think I said anything unhinged. Did I? I don't think so. Gamma, you're still here. What, did I say anything unhinged? I don't know. We're gonna have to have a restatement about complaining about ads. Then again, I brought them up earlier, so I... Fix the problem with Hydra's footage. I didn't realize there was a problem with Hydra's footage. I feel like you told me about it, but I forgot about it. How is super light? Oh, yeah. You fixed it, though. Alright, what was I saying? I was at the cost of all my time-coded markers. Oh, you had to get rid of all your markers. You had to, those are all gone now. It's okay. You can redo them. I really hate how how loud advertisements are allowed to. Yes, in Canada, it is extremely bad. You'll be watching your show at some, regular volume. Some regular, everyday volume that is nice to the ears. And then the ads will come on and they're like screaming at you. And it's like, this can't be good. This is bad. But they're allowed to do it there. It's not nearly as bad in the States. In the States, it's not, Poppy Stream is quiet. I'm quiet? I'm never quiet. I'm a loud penguin. Penguins scream for attention, and I'm always craving attention. Rawr. Like, overall volume is quiet? Really? I didn't know that. I listen to my streams at half volume, but then again, I don't like loud things. I'm very loud. I hate loud things. Loud things make me want to cry. Loud sounds, loud voices, loud machinery, loud stupid coffee grinders. I hate the coffee grinder. I swear, I hate it so much. Every time I have to grind coffee, I'm like, it's so bad. I hate it. I do not like loud sounds, but I am a loud penguin. It's fun fact, you can insult Poppy verbally. If you do while she's talking, she will not hear it. I will not. If you talk while I'm talking, I will not hear you. You have to get my attention before you begin insulting me, because otherwise I will not hear it. I will not comprehend it. It will not happen. You have tubes in your ears. They make things louder. I'm partially deaf in my right. My brother had tubes in his ear for a long time. And then he had to get ear surgery because he had a ruptured eardrum. But yeah, they didn't tell me about the surgery, by the way. I found out about my brother going in for surgery when he was in the recovery room. They sent me a photo of him in the recovery room and like, hey, your brother had surgery. I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, yeah, you'd have been too anxious if we would have told you about it, so we just waited till it was over to tell you. And I respect that they're right. They're right. I would have been absolutely beside myself with anxiety if I knew he was going in for ear surgery. But they didn't have to word it like that. They didn't have to be like, they didn't have to do it like that. They could have said it differently, I guess. I don't know how they could have done it differently, but they didn't have to be so mean about it. Right? You're all on my side, right? They should have told me about it. Sorry, this is my first time seeing this model. Well, it's only my second time using it. So that makes sense. That means you weren't here for my Valentine's Day stream. Why weren't you here for my Valentine's Day stream? Toastlet. Welcome in. Welcome to my stream. Wait. Pen Poopy. No, it's Pen Poppy. Pen Poppy, not Pen Poopy. There's a scene from a comedy movie where someone's on the phone discussing a patient. Guy says, I see, let me know if there are any changes in his condition. He hangs up and turns to a friend and says he's dead. Yeah, I would love to know if there's any changes to that condition. You were making soup with your dad? Oh, you know what? That's valid. That's valid. That sounds like a wholesome thing to be doing. That sounds like a very wholesome thing. What kind of soup? Was it like a potato soup? I like potato soup. Potato cheddar soup. I like soup. I like soup a lot. Have you seen the new emotes? Yeah, we have a pen pal emote. We have a dancing emote. We have raid emote. We have other emotes that I can't think of. It was udon noodle soup with pork. Oh, I don't know exactly what that is, but it sounds good. Potato soup? Yeah, potato soup. We just got a bit. Look. Dan gave a bit so that we can see it. Look how cute she is. Look at her dance. Look at her jump up and down. She's so cute. All right. She's gone. I love when she shows up though. She's a great great thing to have here, you know? She's swell. Look, she's back. She's back with 100 bits. Thank you, Ammonia. Oh, look, she's back. Look at her. Look at her. She's jump, and jump, and jump, and jump. Yeah, she's just jumping around. Oh, look. Look, we got more bits. We got 3 bits from Dan. She's just going to be on screen all day. She's just going to chill out here. She's just going to be jumping around. Look at her. She's just so cute. Emote Lab really outdid themselves. They really did. For I think it was $8 for it. They really outdid themselves. The Penguin and the Pebble? I don't know. Is that a book? Is that a show? Wah! The wah really goes well with this model, you know? You got this cutesy little model, little chibi model, and then you got the violent wah! Use your friends emotes. That checks out. I use Tori's emotes a lot because she has some pretty solid emotes. Kiwi has a really good one where she's like freaking out. She's like all over the place. That's a good one. That was a good one. I can't use it anymore because I don't have a sub, but if I had a sub, I would use it. But I don't have my credit card connected to my Twitch account because I have no impulse control. I've discussed this before. I feel bad because I'm not subscribed to my friends, but unfortunately I cannot control myself, and therefore I must restrain myself. Yeah, those ones. I like the one that's animated that has her going crazy. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Physis Oculi. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Igloo. I'm sorry I mispronounced your name. I'm just assuming I mispronounced it. That's how I usually pronounce things, is wrong. Oh, they are moving. It's just I was looking at Restream. Yeah, they are moving. Oh, we got a stream streak from Sith. Thank you so much for the 7 stream streak. Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. We got some waving emotes. We got some wavies. One day I'll get a model that can move its arms. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not next year. But one day. Forgive her, for she is in fact just a penguin. Poppy needs to watch The Pebble and the Penguin with Husbandgwen. Is it a what okay, one second. The Pebble and the Penguin. It's a 1995 film. Oh god, it looks a little dated for sure. It looks a little. What is that character? What is this? Oh my god, it looks so cringe. I love it. It looks like something else. What is up with the buff penguin? Why is that penguin so buff? His name is Drake, I guess? Is he a penguin? He doesn't even look like a penguin. I don't think he's a penguin. Is he a penguin? I can't tell. Maybe he's something else. Maybe he's not a penguin, but he has the black and white coloring of a penguin. He must be the Pebble then? Wait. This is interesting. I'm interested in it. It's from 1995. It's older than me. Was it Nyabi who didn't know Puffins could fly, or was that another one of our friends? It was another pen pal. It was another pen pal that didn't know Puffins could fly. I can't remember which pen pal it was off the top of my head, but it was a pen pal. Penguin police? Call the penguin police? This penguin's on the loose. I'm not on the loose. I've been exiled. It's different. The penguin police don't want to deal with me anymore. They're sick and tired of my shenanigans, actually. They don't the penguin police don't affect me anymore because I am been exiled from the penguins. Apparently, I give too good of hugs to the penguins, and too many, too often, and I don't shut up, and I eat all the fish, and I'm just a nuisance in general to the aquarium. Poppy has to wear disguises to go to the aquarium. I do. I'm banned. I'm banned from the aquarium. I've been exiled. I'm not allowed to go back. This whole you can't live here no more. You're a nuisance to the aquarium. We don't want you here. Get out of here. Leave the other penguins alone. You stop harassing the other penguins. Blah 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 blah. I hear it all the time. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm just a penguin doesn't work well when they're also just penguins. Yeah. That's basically the problem, is that I'd be like, I'm just a penguin, and the other penguins would be like, no duh, stop it, leave me alone. And I'd be like, but I'm just a penguin, and they'd be like, stop it. And I'm like, what a shame. They don't understand a good friend when they got one. They don't get it. I was a good penguin friend. They just don't understand. They didn't know what they miss me now. I know it. They just miss me. They totally miss me. I know it. They were jealous of Poppy's thumb privilege. Yeah, because when we get into fights, I can throw a punch. They can just flip their flippers around, you know? Throw a punch. Yeah, but jow. They're just flipping their flippers around. It's very hard to be taken seriously when all you have is flippers. It's very embarrassing. You know, you try and get into a fight and you like throw a flipper and they're like, just a flipper. Is that all you got? And like it's very demeaning. You try real hard to get in a fist fight, but you got flippers and I decided it's canon that Poppy wields a big mallet for her weapon of choice. How would I even lift that? I'm not that strong. Do you see these arms are spaghetti noodles? I can't lift that. I got flippers, man. I can't lift a mallet. That thing too heavy. Maybe a hollow rubber one, like a beep bop boop. Balloon! Yeah! Poppy has stopped working. Error 404. Poppy not found. Bleep. Oh god, it goes. That's an inside joke. They don't get that. They don't know why I'm laughing. That's an inside. You can't go around telling inside jokes in chat. That don't make good content. Inside jokes don't make good content. Yeah, the squeaky hammer, like the one that you get at like at the circus. I remember that word. Okay, so I was out to dinner or breakfast. We were having one of those. You go to Denny's at 3 a.m. nights. We were having one of those nights with my roommates. We just ended up at Denny's. It was late. I don't know if it was late or it was early, but it was not an appropriate time to be at Denny's. But they were open 24/7, so it was the most appropriate time to be at Denny's. And no, this was totally at Denny's. This totally happened at Denny's. At least the first time it happened, it was totally at Denny's. It was totally at Denny's. If it's 24/7, then it's appropriate at all. It's all times are appropriate. Exactly. I used to work at a 24-hour Dunkin'. That was weird. It was always open, so like there was never a closing shift. Denny's does not care what time you show up to Denny's. Denny's does not care. Except the employees might care a little bit, but they might care a little. They might. They might care because they don't want you there. They're like, I work the overnight shift so that I don't have to see people. But you showed up anyways. And I'd be like, yeah, I did. Can I have some flapjacks? Can I have some pancakes? Can I have some waffles? Can I have an omelet? I want an omelet. I want a full omelet. The fact that they have their whole menu all day long is what shocks me the most. I could totally see them going down to a reduced menu at like, 2 a.m. But no, they serve their whole menu the whole day. Like, we have people that come into Dunkin' at like, 3 p.m., whatever. And they're like, are you guys still serving sandwiches? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, we serve our food all day long. And they get so excited. Like, the idea that we are serving breakfast sandwiches at 3 p.m. has them over the moon excited. Like, they are thrilled. And it's little things like that it's really kind of wholesome to see like a grown man, like his whole face light up because he can have a sausage, egg, and cheese at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. That's the little things in life that make my job almost worth going to in the morning. Almost, not quite. But the only thing that gets me at work in the morning is the fact that I have to pay my mortgage. That's it. Other than that, I have no reason to go there. People are like, I enjoy my work. I have a mortgage to pay. Ever since McDonald's stopped serving all-day breakfast, we've been pretty desperate for alternatives. I miss all-day breakfast. I can't have it anymore. I feel sad because I've only been gluten-free for about 2 years now. Maybe 3? 2? 3? 3, 2? I don't know. It's been a couple years. And I still remember everything that I can't eat now. I still remember what it all tastes like. I was eating it my whole life. But I suddenly started getting sick more and more and more often. It was leaving work and was just having bad days every day. And I eventually started cutting things from my diet here and there to see if that would fix it. Started cutting out more fruits. That didn't work because I can have apples. I can have apples. So I cut out apples for a while. That didn't fix it. So I started eating apples again because I like apples. And that didn't make it worse. So we just kept eating the apples. I like apples. And then eventually my mom was like, you should cut out gluten. And I'm like, no. Just blatantly, like, no. I'm not going to do that. And eventually the pain got so bad that I was like, fine, I'll do it. I'll try it. I will try cutting out gluten just to prove to you that it is not gluten causing all my pain. I'll prove you wrong, Mom. That's why I cut out gluten, is to prove my mom wrong. And instantly, overnight, like the next day, felt fine. A week later, felt great. I was so mad. I was so mad. I lost 5 pounds in like a week and a half from just not being bloated from eating gluten. I was so mad that stopping gluten actually fixed almost all of my stomach problems in like such a short amount of time. Pre-roll ads. What? Okay. Twitch. Whatever. YouTube wouldn't do this to me. God. But yeah, in like 1 week, all better. And ever since then, I haven't had any gluten ever since. I can't have cheat days. It's not like a diet where you get to have cheat days to binge eat or whatever, because it's not like that. It's not that I'm doing it to be healthy and lose weight and blah blah blah. It's because it causes me intense pain to eat it. And because I've gone gluten-free so long, the pain is worse now if I slip up. So if I accidentally eat something with gluten in it, I know and I regret. I know and I regret greatly. That hasn't happened in a while. I'm pretty good about not eating gluten. I'm pretty good at it, actually. I wouldn't say I'm perfect, but I'm pretty perfect, actually. I'm a pretty perfect penguin. Perfect penguin. What about the free Dunkin' Donuts closing hours? No, there are no free donuts. There are no free donuts. We are not allowed to give out free donuts. We will get fired. There will be no free donuts giving. Not even at closing. The donuts will go in the trash. They will not be given out. The closers are allowed to take home some donuts with themselves. They're allowed to have their own donuts. But after you work at Dunkin' Donuts for a while, you don't want them. You get sick and tired of donuts. Although I've never gotten tired of Munchkins. Even now, I just like I could just eat that munchkin. That's a good looking munchkin right there, especially the chocolate munchkins. Chocolate munchkins. And I'll just be bagging them up for other customers, going, I could eat that munchkin. I regret it, but I could eat that munchkin. Or donut hole, if you would, or a Timbit. I'm gonna take a sip of water. No one's told me to. I'm just thirsty. Delicious. If I could get the lid back on the bottle, that'd be great. Oh no, I have to take a big sip again. Oh no! Delicious. Still just as good. Still just as yummy. I like water. Water good. Water it good. Oh, we are 10 followers away from our follower goal. And we are 60 followers away from 1,000. We can do this. We can get to 1,000 by the new year. We can do this. We can get 60 followers in 1 year, I believe. In 8 months, or 10 months, there's 12 months in a year, Poppy, God. In 10 months, we can get 60 followers. I believe in us. I want to get 1,000 followers. I want to hit it. I want a letter. I want a 1K. I want a letter in my follower count. That's what I want. I want to mix numbers and letters like a real mathematician, okay? Munchkins simply vanish within 20 seconds of ordering them. That is true. They disappear quite quickly. Do you know that 25 munchkins, so a box of munchkins, costs the same as a 6-count box of donuts, and then a 50-count of munchkins costs the same amount as a 12-count box of munchkins? I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But I'm pretty sure they're the same. The penguin yearns for the hexadecimal. Hexadecimal. Sounds like a math term, but I don't know what it means. I know what a hexagon is. I know what a dodecagon is. It's a 20-sided shape, by the way. We had to make them in middle school. In middle school, we had to make dodecagons. We had to have paper and stuff. Hexadecimal is numbers and letters. Why is it called hexadecimal? There's nothing that indicates letters in hexadecimal. Base 16 number system uses letters after 9. Well, you can use any shape you want, but they just decided to use letters because that's what they're accustomed to. You could use this. You could use the shape of a tree if you really wanted to. Nothing's stopping you from doing that. Like, you could use stars in a tree as like 11 and 12. You know. You don't have to use letters. You can use whatever you want. But you gotta, you know, you can't use 11 because the 1, that would be base 10. But yeah, I guess if you mush it together and pretend that the 11 is one symbol, but that'd be really confusing. Don't do that. Don't do that. That sounds like a terrible idea. I think you should use stars and trees and stuff like that. Hexa 6 decimal 10 6 hexadecimal. Okay, but so do they use A, B, C, D, E? Is that what they use? I don't know. I've never worked with base 16. The only other base I've worked with is base 3, which, you know, it has less numbers, so you don't need as many numbers. There's just 3. There's just 3 numbers. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. That's all you got. That's all you need. That's all you need. 1 second. My dog is licking his paws. He's very upset. Oh, he's coughing. Why is he coughing? Okay, he's very upset. He's very upset. My cat loves to be pet, but only by feet for some reason. You got a weird cat. My dog gets so offended if you pet him with your feet. Like, if he's, like, on the ground next to the couch and you just reach over with your leg and just try and give him a quick little pet, he gets so offended. Like, the look he gives you, like, excuse me, ma'am, that is not appropriate behavior. I'm like, I'm sorry. I was just trying to give you some love. I'm just trying to love you. I just love you so much, bro. And he'd be like, nah, that's not appropriate. You can't do that. You gotta pet me with your hands. Only hands. And I don't know why he seems to care. He's just a dog. Why would he care? But he cares a lot. He cares a lot about the matter. It is a deeply personal matter to him. He does not appreciate the feet pet. He gets very upset if you try and do that. And he'll just leave. He'll just walk away. He won't deal with it. Did you tell Tippy that you're just a penguin? He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's like, nah, you're just the thing that feeds me. You just feed me and take me outside and give me water and pets and love. It doesn't matter that you're just a penguin. That's not an excuse. He don't care. He's just a Tippy. I have to stretch. This model does not stretch. Okay. It does not stretch with you. The most it does is look up a little bit. That's about it. That's all it does. It's just a little look up. It's a really cute model. I like the little clip I put in the hair. The clip is more for the new model, but I do like it. Love the penguin meme you posted in the Discord. It fits Poppy. Wait. Oh, the video? Yeah. I didn't react to it. Why didn't I react to it? Hit the... I watched it. I can't quite remember. Oh yeah, it's the shiny card. Yeah. Yeah, I did watch it. I just forgot about it. That's my life. I forget things a lot. Sardines. Shiny sardines. Shiny sardine. That's hard to say. That's difficult to say. Snuck off, what did I miss? It's just insulting your entire being. No, I didn't even mention you. You weren't even mentioned. That's how it's going. I don't think I mentioned you anyways. And why'd you sneak off? That's against the rules. To detention. Detention with you. Yeah. I am at work. I am at work. I am at work. Me. I don't want excuses. I want moderate. Hey. Hey. Watch it. Watch it, Dan. You're getting a little spicy. A little too spicy. Calm down. Get some sour cream. No flaming emo. Get some sour cream. You're too spicy. I like that emote, Toast. That's a good emo. I like it. We need a penguin arson emote. That would be good. That would be a good one. Okay. I'm calm. Calm down, Poppy. Calm down. Oh my god. So, therapy. Will you guys, could you guys help me out with something? How do I keep going to work after turning down a promotion without being really awkward about it? Cause like, it's been real awkward ever since I turned down the promotion. It's been an awkward time talking with the other managers and stuff. Because they're like constantly talking about how they need a new manager or assistant manager and blah blah blah, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, that's swell, guys. That's great and all, but like, stop talking about it with me because we both know that I'm not gonna do it. I've already considered it. I took the time out of my day. I thought about it. I discussed it with friends. I discussed it with family, and I was their plan. They did plan on me doing the assistant manager position, and I just blatantly told them no. And now it's awkward. Now it's an awkward time because they're still desperately trying to fill the position. And then there's another employee that is basically being held hostage. She can't transfer stores until her position is filled, and I won't take her position, so they can't fill her position. And it's really just awkward. It's just there's a lot of tense air, and it's making going to work a little not hostile because they're not mean about it. They're really not, but it does make it really awkward. Like, I don't know what to do about it. But it's their problem, not yours. Yeah, but I still have to be there. And it's gonna be my problem when they hire a new assistant manager that I end up hating. That's gonna be my problem and then they're gonna be like, well, you wouldn't have to deal with them if you would have just taken the job, blah, 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 blah. And they're right. They're right. I don't want to deal with a new assistant manager. I don't like having authority over me very much. And having a new one just come out of nowhere and be like, I'm gonna be in charge of you, but they have no experience, because that's what they tend to do, is hire people with no experience for the position. I will have to train the assistant manager on how to make coffee, is what's gonna likely happen. Not necessarily me, but they will have to be trained on how to make coffee before they can be trained on how to be the assistant manager. That's probably what's gonna happen. They're going to hire some rando off the street who's never worked at a Dunkin', and they're going to hire her to be the assistant manager, and it's going to be awful. And that's if they can even find one. And if they can't find one, I don't know what we're going to do, because we need one soon. Summer's rolling around, and we don't have enough staff, and we definitely don't have enough management. Train them and show them how to be a good assistant manager. I don't want to do that. It's not that I don't want the position, because I totally would do it. I don't want the hours. So you don't hate them? Yeah, but then they'll hate me. I don't always jive well with management, especially poor management. I'm a little sassy. I'm a little sassy. It can be a problem. I've never been written up for being too sassy, though. I tread the line lightly. I sass, but I don't sass too much. You can't really please everybody, and you set your boundaries. You're right, Ammonia, you're right. I really should stop stressing about it, but it just stresses me out. And then, like, at what point do you stop having to help the new manager and let them just be the manager if they have never worked Dunkin' before? Like, we had someone try and do a whole, you double charged me on something the other day, and, like, we had to, like, sit down and be like, you can't double charge someone. That's physically not possible. Like, I've worked at Dunkin' for a very long time. You cannot double charge somebody. The second the payment goes through, the computer screen clears. There's no possible way to double charge. It cannot happen. There will never be two. They are lying to you. They are either really not smart and genuinely think that we double charge them, or they're lying and trying to get a refund. They ask them to prove that they've been double charged because they can't. Because we didn't. Because that can't happen. You either get fired a hero or work to see yourself become a villain manager. I've been a manager. I've done it. I just don't have the hours in me. I do not have 50 plus hours a week in me to be a manager. If they would let me be a manager at 40 hours a week, I would do it. But they don't. You have to work 50 hours a week minimum. Typically, it's closer to 60 hours a week by the time you get done covering call-outs. So I will not do it. I will not work 50 hours a week. It's not going to happen. I'll do 40. I would be an assistant manager at 40 hours a week. But I'm not doing 50 hours a week. It's just not going to happen. Yeah, 50 plus, 48 technically, but you always end up working more than that. Most of them assistant managers clock out at 64 hours a week is where they typically sit. That's totally valid reason, but why don't they hire a part-time newbie plus you? Because I don't know. I think they don't have shift leaders here either, so everything falls on the assistant manager. If they had shift leaders, they wouldn't need multiple assistant managers. And if they had shift leaders, I could be a shift leader at my current hourly amount, not wage, I want to raise, but the same amount of hours. What's that called? I don't know. Hours available, I guess? I don't know. Shifts? Yeah, the same shifts. I could work the same shifts and not have to be, could you ask them to be one? I've mentioned it to them before, but it's just not a thing this company does. They just don't do shift leaders. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I've never worked at a company that doesn't have shift leaders before. They make the assistant manager run everything. Hence why they work so many hours, is because they have to cover every shift. Like, if there's not an assistant manager on, then there's nobody to cover the shift. Well, then they'd have to hire 2 people to fill half a manager and Poppy's old position. Yeah. They wouldn't hire, you wouldn't fill my position if I got promoted. I would still do my job. I would just also boss people around at the same time. That's all a shift leader is a bossy crew member. That's all a shift leader really is. It's just a bossy crew member. And I'm really good at being bossy. I'm really good at bossing people around. So I could do it. I mean, I've been a manager. I've run my own store before. Like, for goodness sake, I can boss people around, no problem. I just don't have the hours in my life to do that. I don't have 50 hours a week for no. Sounds like they want to do it their way, so don't stress yourself out about it. But I stressin', Axolotl. I stressin' hard. I stressin' real hard. They'll come up with something, I'm sure. They'll either hire somebody or they'll eventually cave and let me do the job at less hours. That's their options at this point. They're gonna find somebody or they're gonna hire me at lower amount of hours. That's their 2 options, really. There's another person that also they offered the position to. Like, I'm not the only option. Like, I'm not that amazing. They offered the position to another person, and the same reason they're not going to work that many hours. It's not that we don't want the responsibility. It's not that we don't want, like, any of that. The job is fine. It's just the hours are insane. And we're not going to do it. We're not here to dedicate our life to Duncan. We're here to make enough money to pay our mortgage and go home. That's about it. That's all I want to do. I just want to pay my mortgage and go home. That's all I want. Is that too much to ask? I just want to pay my bills and then go home. That's all I want. I don't think that's too much to ask. I think that's a reasonable ask. I do my job good, and then I go home, I pay my bills, and I stream. Is that you're afraid of change? I'm terrified of change, in general. Change scares the daylights out of me. I hate it. Even the changing seasons is a lot for me. I do not do well with the changing seasons. We'll probably take a mini hiatus during this changing of seasons, to be quite honest, because my mental health tanks because I'm stressing out. I don't know why I stress out over it. I just do. It's bad. It's bad. Every change of seasons, the good ones and the bad, like going into spring, which is supposed to be a time of happiness and joy and blah blah blah. The leaves are blooming and everything's great. It's all great and all. Stress out. Stress right out. Stress right out. The season going from fall to winter where everything's dying. Stress is right out. Stress right out. Mr. Businessman, I just want to make donuts and sandwiches. I do just want to make donuts and sandwiches. That's all I want. I just want to pour a coffee and call it a day. Just let me pour my coffee in peace, please. You should ask yourself and maybe work on the reasons behind your emotions. I need to work on a lot of things. I need a therapist, but I don't want one. They are expensive. Therapy is expensive, and I don't have the money for it. I work at Dunkin'. I don't have money for therapy. And I'm not even a manager. I'm just a crew member. Crew member. Cucumber. Have you guys seen Korone, the VTuber? Because she is my idol. She's the very first VTuber I've ever seen ever, and the only one I'd seen before I started VTubing. I saw Korone do some VTubing once and like Dan showed it to me, and I binge watched her videos, and then I was like, I want to do that, and now I do that. Literally because I watched one VTuber, I was like, I want to do that. I want to be like her. I want to be like the cute dog girl. I want to be like her, and now I'm a VTuber. There's no deep lore. There's no. I've been watching VTubers for a very long time. I didn't even know what a fire in the water. Doesn't she mean water in the fire? Fire in the water. Fire in the water. Or she yells water in the fire. She yells it backwards. Because she's adorable. Hate doing register, doing math while handling dirty coins. That's true. Handling dirty coins is it is rough. We have a lot of trainees on right now because we're training for summer. So we train for a whole bunch of stores. We ship them out. So we have a lot of trainees, and the biggest thing that I've noticed with the teenagers is they can't count back change. They can do the register, they can hand out orders, but the second it's a cash transaction, they freeze. They freeze so hard. Cucumber. They do not know how to count back change. It's painful to watch, really. Can't do quick math. It's not even quick math, it's counting by fives. Ask any of them if they can read an analog clock. I'm not gonna do that to them. We all know that they can't. They had no reason to learn how to read one. They don't know how to read one. That skill is not fully necessary anymore. They don't know how to do it. Hi, Rudy. How long have you been here? Have you been here a while? I just read your name. I haven't been reading names. I've just been reading the white part, not the colored name part. Poppy, I will fix this. I will work at your place. I will make life worse despite me trying my best, and they'll leave you alone. Please do not work at my workplace. I adore you. Do not ever apply at my workplace. I will give you I will tell them not to hire you. I will not allow that to happen. You will not serve the coffee. No. I will tell them not to hire you. It's not gonna happen. You are not a fast-paced man. You are not working in a fast-paced environment like a Dunkin' Donuts. That's not gonna happen. My drive-through times will simply read a long time. They'll be all red. All red times. Have you seen your last stream? He was very good at stocking shelves. He was very good at stocking shelves for me. He was running. Your red times go faster. This is not orc logic. This is not orc logic. Wah! We are not orcs. We are penguin. Paint the Dan red. Yes, we'll paint Dan red, and then he will be able to work at Dunkin' because he'll go fast enough. There we go. All right. I can see problems with this. I can see blatant problems with this happening. I can see a few very glaringly bad, obvious problems, but we'll go with it anyways. Maybe a nice magenta. It has a lot of red in it, you know? It's not red, but it has a lot of red to it. Nice magenta. Maybe a burgundy? Dan, would you like to be burgundy? Does Dan work on Warhammer 40k orc logic? It seems that way. It seems that he does seem to follow Warhammer 40k orc logic. Does Red Dan go? If he believes it hard enough, it'll work. Yeah, if he has full undoubted like confidence, he will succeed. GB into pancake? No bonk. No bonk into pancake. I'm already two-dimensional. I'm already a pancake. Look at me. I'm two-dimensional. You can't see behind me. You don't have to bonk. Purple makes him psychic. If you're asking me to have confidence and faith in myself, you're in for a sad time. Ooh, maybe we all need a little bit of therapy. Maybe Dan needs a little bit too. I need some. Dan needs some. But group therapy session, anybody? Oh, purple is the sneaky color. Purple is the sneaky color. Yellow is flashy. Yellow is flashy. Is yellow money? Well, money is teeth. Teeth is money. Think therapists give group discounts? Probably not. They probably charge more. Pen pal therapy session would cost a ton. We gotta take a big sip for Panda. For Panda. Good. We took a big sip. We're making progress on that water bottle. We're gonna get that water bottle done. We've been chatting for almost 2 hours and we have made no significant conversation. No conversation of any like relevance has been made. It has been an hour and 46 minutes. We have done nothing. We have discussed absolutely nothing of importance. Well, we discussed my work situations. That was a little important. But we've discussed minor important things. Should go back to uni and become a therapist for real? I mean, it pays good money, I think. I think it pays. But the mental toll of hearing everybody else's problems must be a lot. I know that therapists like have to go to therapy. Like there are therapists for therapists. That is a job. The new Avatar game? I didn't know there was a new Avatar game. Getting a degree in cognitive therapy to get better at gaslighting folks. You don't need a degree in that. You're already plenty good at it. Could have swore purple was the magic color. Is there a magic color? Is there a color for magic? I don't think there is. Do orcs even have magic? They have. Oh, they have the they have like shaman in the Age of Sigmar, I think, but I don't know if they do in 40k. They have psychers, weird boys. What color are weird boys? I guess they're whatever color you paint them, aren't they? I guess that's how that works. The green. Well, yeah, their skin is green. They just wear their clan colors. Ah. Ah. I'm learning so much about orcs. No, I never asked, but I'm learning anyways. But that's okay. Sometimes we have to learn things that we didn't ask about, you know? Like everybody else who has to learn about algebra, even though they don't wanna. I'm gonna make you learn. You're gonna learn about a squared plus b squared equals c squared. I'm gonna make you. C is the hypotenuse. That's the long side. The name of orc children is youths. Youths. They're a bunch of youths. What happened, Poppy? I don't know what happened. Have you read the Commissar Kane books now? I haven't. I don't do much in the way of reading. I watch anime. I read my anime. I read the subtitles because I watch it subbed. You look different? Oh, I'm a chibi. I'm a chibi model today. That's what's different. I look different. Yeah, I look different. Dan bought me this model, so I use it every now and then. I don't use it all the time. I just use it every now and then when I'm feeling extra cutesy, you know? When I need to look extra adorable. So now I look extra adorable. Although it doesn't have nearly as vivid facial expressions as my regular model does. Like, I can't be angry. I can just do this. One sec. I can just do this. This is as close to angry as I get. Unlike my other one where the eyebrows get all pointed and I get all angry. They do believe green is the best color. You let your hair down? Yeah, they didn't have a ponytail option. I would have put it in the little blow pony, but they didn't have it. So we got it all on the loose. It's also a little shorter. It's supposed to be longer than this, but this is as long as it goes. Can we break down that expression every now and then, because linguistically it's all the time? Every now and then, linguistically, you're using words I don't know. You're using, well, I know them. I know of them. I know of the words. Oh, look, you got moderator Dan in chat. Look what you did. You brought out the moderator. You brought him out. You brought him out of hiding. He was just being a menace, and now he's being a moderator. I think he's more being a bully right now. I think he's bullying Kami. I'm not entirely sure, but I think he's bullying Kami. Protect the small bean. I am a tall king penguin. I am a tall king penguin. I'm a strong, independent penguin. No, I'm not. But I'm a tall king penguin. That part is true. I'm not strong, independent, though. I need my pen pals. I need you guys. Please don't leave me. She keeps winking because of her glasses. Maybe I'm actually winking. Have you thought about that? Have you thought about that? Maybe I'm actually winking. Oh, that one's not doing it. There we go. I can wink. It looks really awkward when I do it, but I can do it. Curse when you actually try to wink because the model freaks out. No, it don't. Look, it just winks. Okay, it's a little, it's having a little bit of trouble. It's not quite sure what to do. Bye, Ammonia. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming to the stream. I'm a little tired, apparently. I'm saying welcome at the end. I don't know what that's all about. That was weird. That was You are a chibi. Chibi means small. Small bean must be protected. You know what? I'll accept the protection. I'll accept the protection. Welcome to the Not stream. Poppy saying you're welcome when people come to her stream. Not like that. Not like you're welcome like welcome in. Not well you're welcome like you're No. You're making me sound arrogant. I'm not arrogant. Well, I'm a little arrogant, but I'm not. I'm a little big-headed. I have. See how big my head is. Like proportionally, it's huge. But like, yeah, arrogant. Yes. Gets gift sub. Oh, finally. About time. About time you guys start gifting some subs. My God. No. No. She has a massive head. Maybe that's why Dan bullies you. I got a 5 head, too. I got a huge forehead. Look how huge. You can't see it past the bangs, but there's a huge forehead behind those bangs. I got a big head and a big forehead to go with it, you know? Deliver actual sub sandwiches to her. She can't eat them. It'll be funny. That's not nice. That's not nice. That'd be wasteful, too. Excuse me, I was yawning. That'd be really wasteful to deliver me subs just so I could not eat them. That'd be... Don't do that. One second. I gotta blow my nose. My nose is running, per usual. Okay, I'm back. You bring up a good point, Dan. Yes, I will pay for them if you deliver to her. We're not delivering gluten-y subs to me. I can't have them. I can't have gluten-filled subs. That's not allowed. It's about the same price. That's... Okay, good point. But no! I gotta stretch again. Oh, that was a big one. That was a big stretch. My joints popped. That was good. That was a good one. You ever have one of those stretches where you feel taller afterward? Now I'm a super tall king penguin. Before I was just a tall king penguin, then I stretched, and now I'm super tall. Yeah. My voice is getting hoarse. We might have to call the stream soon. My voice is getting a little not so peppy. I think it's so cute what my model does while I'm drinking water. Because I have to drink off to the side because my mic is there. So it does that too, and I think that's so cute. Your voice is getting penguin. That's a different animal. Shut up, Dan. No, say nice one. Don't encourage his behavior. Don't encourage dance, but stop. No, stop. Everybody stop. Everybody freeze. No encouraging Dan's bad behavior. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Thank you for the head pats. But don't encourage Dan's behavior. He needs to be in check. Encouraging his behavior. Ah, it's ridiculous. Ah. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. We've been yapping for 2 hours. I'm running out of things to yap about. I didn't even know if I was going to make it an hour into this stream today. I'm not going to lie. I didn't have a plan. I didn't have nothing. But you guys, you pen pals made it work. You guys gave me topics. You gave me stuff to yap about. I appreciate you guys. You guys showing up is what makes this possible. If you guys didn't show up, I wouldn't be able to come up with topics for 2 hours. Go, Dan. Make more fun of the penguin. No! No making more fun of the penguin. Oh, look, we got bits! Thank you so much for the bits, Cow King! If she was a superhero, she'd be a tiny hero. No! No! No, I'm not tiny! I'm not tiny. Even my chibi model's big. Look how huge I am. Look how big I am. I'm a big model. I is huge. I have to, 1 second. I gotta move stuff around so I can make this work. Yeah, see how big I am? I am a big chibi model. Okay, let's zoom back out. Let's get back. Get back to where we were. Ah! I've messed up everything. She's now her real height? Yeah, a real tall king penguin. I'm real tall. I am a tall king penguin. And I will not be silenced. I will not be stopped. I will not be called short. I will not accept these claims. Excuse me, I'm 3'6". Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Benji. I am 3.5 feet tall. I am a tall king penguin. No! No! I refuse to accept this. I refuse. I am not short. I am not a small bean. I am a large bean. I'm not even a bean. I'm so big. I'm like, what's bigger than a bean? I don't know, but I'm bigger than that. 5 sauces big? Yeah, 5 like big jars of sauce. Yeah. Like I'm real big. I'm like a tall king penguin. No. You guys are being ridiculous. 5 sauces from McDonald's? No, that's just mean. And plus, McDonald's won't give you 5 sauces. You're just being outrageous now. They're going to give you 2 at max. You get 2 ketchups. That's it. Anything more than that is just outrageous. I always feel bad if like someone orders ketchup with their hash browns and then like somebody forgets it. Like I feel genuinely bad about it. 2 and 1 is already half open. No! Oh wait, what McDonald's will give you or my height? McDonald's will give you a half open packet of sauce, no problem. Gives you 6 sauces every time because you're a regular there. Look at you with your fancy 6 packets of sauce. I don't go to McDonald's because everything has gluten in it, even their fries. That's why you go in and grab handfuls. No, do not jump over the counter for their sauce. We do not do that. That is inappropriate behavior. We stay on our side of the counter. I'm not late, y'all are 2 hours early. Hi, Metal Gear. You're a tad bit late, but that's okay. We'll accept that. We're just happy you made it. Don't go to McDonald's because they aren't cheap anymore. I don't go to McDonald's because they don't got gluten-free options. They just don't. The only gluten-free thing on their menu is their soda. And even that's questionable. Pretty sure the staff there has seen me dump honey mustard into my mouth. Their honey mustard is good, though. They got good honey mustard. Get this coupons every few months, and I go, that's discount? Yeah, it's pricey. It's pricey to eat at McDonald's nowadays. I eat extra gluten just to make sure Poppy can't have any. Yeah, how dare you? How dare you? Ah, my headset is digging into my ears again. Or I guess my glasses are digging into my ears and my headset's pushing on my glasses. I don't... It's whatever. It doesn't happen often. Every now and then, though. Every now and then, my glasses just sit perfectly incorrectly and they hurt. But it doesn't happen all the time. I should get a headset for Poppy. We need to get a Poppy headset. Because I wear a headset while I'm streaming. And I don't wear a headset on my model. I need a headset. We need a headset. Dan, get that for me, okay? For free. For free, of course. I want one. I want a headset. You don't have to worry about Poppy stealing your food because she's allergic to everything. That's true. That's true. I will not be stealing your food. It will probably kill me. Or at least make me not feel good. VTuber Kit might have that. Maybe, but I don't want to mess with my model because I'm afraid of messing it up. We skipping therapy with this one? Yeah, we skipping therapy. I don't have a therapist, so we're not really skipping. I need a therapist is what I'm saying here. But I don't have one because that's expensive. Poppy almost cried because I ate Chipotle beside her. Chipotle smells so good, but everything is laced with lime. Everything has lime in it. The tortillas, the meat, the cheese, I swear they probably squirt lime juice on the lettuce. Everything has lime on it, and I want it so bad. I want Chipotle. But I can't have Chipotle. And that makes me sad. It makes me... The tortilla chips have lime in them. Like, everything has lime. It's not fair. to a little penguin. It's not fair. I want it. It smells so good. It smells so delicious. I love me the smell of Chipotle. I've never had it before because I didn't live near one before my allergies got bad. So I get limed, Poppy. So mean. So mean. Excuse me, I was yawning. Alright, we've been yapping for 2 hours. Do we want to call the stream or do we want to keep yapping? My throat's getting a little testy here. Getting a little upset if you hear me. But I don't really want to stop. Raid. I don't really want to stop though, but I don't have anything to talk about. But I want to keep going. I want to keep yapping. I'm having a good time. Shadow Legends? I don't know what Shadow Legends is. I'll Google it. It's a mobile game. Raid Shadow Legends. It's a mobile game. Oh. I get it because you said Raid and then you said Shadow Legend. Alright, I get it. Poppy Raid Shadow Legend sponsorship. I am not playing mobile games. Thank you, but no thank you. I will not be playing a mobile game on stream. That's not what we're here for. Poppy's Reese's sponsorship. I would accept a Reese's sponsorship. I would accept that real fast. They got gluten-free delicious treats. Oh man, I would accept a Reese's sponsorship so fast. I love Reese's. Reese's is delicious. Have you guys had a Reese's recently? Oh my god, they're so good. You can get the classic ones, just the little Reese's peanut butter cups. You can get the shaped ones. I love the shaped ones. The shaped ones are the best. They're so good. So good. I could eat a lot of them. I eat a lot of them. I eat a lot of them. I eat them like at least 3 times a week, at least. Sometimes more. Especially during like right before the holidays when the shaped ones are out. I eat a lot of them. Reese's are scrumptious. I love Reese's, okay? I'm gonna be quite honest here. It's an obsession of mine. They're delicious. They're so good. Now all I can think about is Reese's. I don't have any and now I'm upset. I don't even have any Reese's wrappers because I cleaned my desk off. My desk gets real dirty. I just leave Reese's wrappers on it. I really need to stop doing that, but I eat them while I'm getting ready to stream and then I just don't get up. And I have a little trash can, but it has my tablet on top of it, so I don't have access to the trash can, so it basically doesn't exist anymore. My trash can is now a tablet holder. My favorite is the caramel-filled King Cups. I've never had those. Are those ones gluten-free? Some stuff that Reese's has is not gluten-free. They do have gluten-y goodness stuff. And that's fair. Some people can have gluten, so it's okay that they have gluten goodness stuff. I just appreciate that they have gluten-free stuff, too. Should we do a stream where I explain Warhammer lore in detail and we extend the stream every time she gets a sub? Please, no. No. I good. We don't need that kind of subathon. I would go insane. I can't I can't hold all that knowledge. And like, you can give me pop quizzes during it? No, we're not doing that. We're not about that life. I can't remember the names of these guys. I can't remember any of that. I can't remember nothing. I'm really bad with history. I'm really bad at history. Dates and names just don't stick. I can do numbers just fine, but like the date and the name of something or the place or the location. I'm also bad at geography. I can't remember where stuff is. I don't do good with that. I just don't. I've tried. I study. I can study enough to pass an exam, but then it's all gone. Then it all disappears from my head. Like, thank goodness I didn't have to take a history course in college because I would have lost my 4.0 GPA. I would have not succeeded in that. That would have been a rough one, to say the least. I did not have to take that, though. I did have to take English courses, though, which is quite cruel and unusual punishment for a math major. But they did make me take them regardless. And they're like, so you take 3 English courses, you take 2 generic ones, or you take 1 that's about your major. And I'm like, I'm a math major, tell me what English course is about my math major. And they don't have one, so you have to take a generic 3rd English course, which is hooey. Pooey. It's not good. It's bad. Don't make me take extra English courses just because you want me to take extra English courses. I am a math major. Let me do my mathematics. So our story begins back here in the War of the Heaven. Not literally heaven. It was a battle between the old ones, orcs, Norks at the time, and the Elder versus Necrons and the... There's a war? You cycle between 5 different franchises that you get really into the lore. I've never gotten really into lore of stuff. Am I weird? That's just not my flavor of autism. I like numbers. I like numbers. Not saying that you are autistic, but if you are, that's chill. I am. But Warhammer is always war. That's true. It is Warhammer. You got a point there. I might be. I am. But that's neither here nor there. I don't have autistic in my stream tags. I don't know. I've never really... My tags, what do I have for tags? I don't have much. I have VTuber Penguin, yapping, gaming, and vibing, and gaming. Which I'm not even gaming today, but I have it on there anyways. But, like... I've never considered adding in... Because I'm not... Yeah, there's many things I could add into my stuff that I see plenty of other VTubers or streamers add. But I like not having those in there. I don't know. Am I weird? Am I weird for not putting it in there? Would it be weird if I put it in there? I don't know. I'm overthinking stuff again. Where's my therapist? God, I'm overthinking. I'm thinking too much. I'm doing too much thinking. My brain's getting hurt. I'm getting a brain hurt. I'm just tired of keeping them up. Yeah, I feel that. I don't really bother. I don't really know how. I guess maybe I always am and I don't know how to stop. That or I don't and I think I always am and I don't know how to stop. Have you tried tarot? No. I gotta make you that beaten game section. You do. I told you about that in a frequently asked question one, so I can put my allergy list in there. And what else? There's 3 of them that I wanted you to make. I don't know. Would have to check the messages to see what I told you to make. Oh, I think the other one is frequent games. We have beaten games and we have frequent games. Because there are some games that I play that even if I beat them, I still play them. Like RimWorld. I still play RimWorld. Even though I beated it. You never really win RimWorld. You just get a little worse every time. Morally worse. You start out, being a cocoa farmer. And then the next thing you know, you're harvesting organs for a quick buck. RimWorld's a slippery slope, My first RimWorld colony, I was a cocoa farmer because I couldn't fathom the idea of harvesting people. That's absurd. So I harvested cocoa. But then that's hard because it only works if you live in a all year growing season because cocoa trees grow funny. So unless you're in an all year growing season, it doesn't really work. Like, you can do it, but I don't recommend it. Why was that? We just got 28 bits. What? Why 28 bits? What? Why not 30 or 25? Why 28? I'm curious. But yay, hi Dancy Bouncy. She showed up. She was here. But why? I'm curious. Why 28? Because Cow King is turning 28? Like, legit? Is that why? Wait. Is there a birthday? Read the message? Wait. Oh, it comes with a message? Oh, yeah, it does come with a message. The message doesn't show up in Restream. This is my age in 2 weeks. Happy early 2-week birthday! The raid message does not, or the chat message, or the bit message does not show up in Restream. See how it's not on screen? It's because it doesn't show up. It don't show up there. It don't do it. I don't know why. Restream is a little broken. Cargo space? No go space. Cargo road. Cargo road. Cargo road, silly. Silly Dan. Silly Dan. Cargo beep beep. Cargo beep beep. My motorcycle go beep beep. It was like 40 degrees out today and I wanted to go for a bike ride. It was like 43 degrees or something. I don't know. It was in the 40s. I don't know exactly what it was. But it was in the 40s, low 40s, mid 40s, I don't know. But it was really nice out. It was really nice. It was above freezing. And I was like, I could go for a motorcycle ride right now. I could go for a bike ride. I could go beep beep. I go vroom vroom and go and go and I forget that Poppy has a motorcycle. That scares me. It scares me too. It scares me too. It scares me all the time. Hi, Roderick. Welcome in. You're a little late, Roderick. Roderick, we've been here for 2 hours. Where have you been? I disarmed a hater in my comments last night. Oh, wow. You didn't have to take their arms like that. What was that? A hype train. We got a hype train from the 28 bits. That's odd. Okay, Twitch, whatever you say. We're at a level 1% hype train. That was weird. Whatever you say, Twitch, whatever you say. It makes the rules around here, not me. I by no means make any rules that Twitch has going. I just follow them. I just follow the rules. I clocked out 30 minutes ago. You know what? Valid. You were at work. I have nothing to contribute to a hype train. Neither do I. I don't got nothing either. It's just there. It's just there being just there. Hi, hype train. You killed him with kindness? You killed him with kindness without even trying. Now take him out. Now tell him his explanations are too obvious. Take him out at the kneecaps. Hit him while he's disarmed. Not always a jerk. I don't know. Moderator Dan is a little bit of a unhinged fellow. You put them in hyperfixation mode and they lost the plot. Silence Toland? Yeah. ridiculous. I am just telling it how it is. That Dan Chaotic Tavern is a bit unhinged. The Chaotic Entertainment, Dan, is unhinged. Just saying, in case anybody needed to know. The fact that he disarmed this man with kindness is actually kinda insane. I would expect him to disarm him with a, like, you know, an axe or, you know, a chainsaw, something of that variety. Or just a really good stab at his mother, you know? Talent, a shortened form of talent, obviously. Maybe I'll have to take that into consideration. Maybe you're all just calling me very talented. Huh. I yawned. I'm getting a little eepy. Person sends mean comment. Dan correctly guesses their IP address and social security number. Just guesses it. It's not hacking. It's just a good guess. Just a good old-fashioned guess. The thing is, like, someone could send me my IP address and I wouldn't know because I don't know what my IP address is. So, like, how would you scare me with that? You'd be like, this is your IP address. Ooh, I'd be like, okay. Do I need to know that for something? I don't know what it is. It's a mystery to me. That's a weird looking math question. Yeah, I don't know. Is that a thing that we're supposed to know? Are you supposed to know your IP address? I feel like that's not something the common person knows. I feel like that's not common knowledge. I know how to find it. I could find it if I needed to, but I don't know why I would need it. Other than for specific Minecraft purposes. Other than specific Minecraft reasons, I don't know why I would need that. Minecraft related purposes. Or modding. Stuff like that. Ba, 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 ba. Totally common, for real. Your streamer is tied to your area you live in. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. But I get people from all over the world watching my stream, so it doesn't broadcast to people in my area. DM us the wacky 3 digits on the back. No. We do not condone credit card theft here. That is against the rules. Do not send your credit card photos. Do not do that. No. We also need the zip code, actually. We need the zip code. Your IP address would inform people of how to find you if they were enough of a snoop. Oh. Dangerous. Dangerous stuff. That doesn't sound good at all. That sounds unfortunate and bad. That sounds not good. Like, there are things that are good, and then there's that, and that's not good. Poppy's IP address is a bunch of zeros. What if it's credit card gift, not theft? Have fun with the 87 cents on my card. We'll overcharge it, don't you worry. We will go above spending limits. We'll find a way. Credit card unexpected charity. The charity is Poppy. Poppy is the charity. Nah. I want to do a charity stream. Those sound like fun. But I'm scared. I'm scared that I wouldn't meet my goal and then I'd be really disappointed. And I don't know if I can handle that amount of crushing disappointment in my life. I could set a really small goal, but then that'd be kind of sad. Like, I want to raise $50. Well, well, $50 might be a lot. I don't know. I don't know what a good amount is for a charity stream. The goal is $1. Make Dan donate the dollar himself. That way we know we made it. $1 per stream per pen pal. $1 per pen pal, please. I have 940 pen pals. That's almost $1,000. That's pretty reasonable, I think. And then again, I don't have my credit card link, so I wouldn't be able to do $1. So, 1 like and I'll adopt a penguin from the aquarium. Likes own post. Say no more. I want a penguin so bad. I want a penguin friend. I need a friend to be with. I need penguin acquaintances. This whole being the only penguin around thing is really lonely. I need more penguins in my life. We got Walter in the igloo over there, but like I have a chippy. That's not a penguin. And he's smelly. Well, I guess penguins are smelly too, I've been told. But I'm not a smelly penguin. He's colored like a penguin and he smells bad. I mean, he is black and white. Well, he's also gray now. He has a lot of gray. Aquariums do hire people. I don't think you need a specific degree either. Yeah, but I'd have to live near an aquarium. I'd have to live near one, and I don't live near one. I'd have to move. Just to work at an aquarium, I'd have to move to an entire different, like, state, probably. And I'm not willing to do that. Aquariums aren't all that common, you know? Especially aquariums with penguins. Not super common. She can't live near the aquarium. The court order specifically says within 5 miles. Hey! That's not nice. I've just been evicted from my aquarium. I don't have a restraining order. God, you don't know nothing. You don't know that. You haven't seen the paperwork. You haven't seen the paperwork, right? Right? You don't know that. Oh my god, it's been 2.5 hours. Oh my god. We keep getting distracted and talking. We keep getting distracted. Oh my god. Why do you guys keep letting me get so distracted? It's been 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours of hearing my voice. My voice can't be that good. It can't be that great. It's not that great though. It's mediocre at best. Yeah. I think it's a good time to call it. I think we've yapped enough. I think we've yapped our yap out. All right, let's see who we can read. Let's see. Good enough to listen to for as long as I have. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Your state has a penguin aquarium? I want a penguin aquarium. I want to go to an aquarium with a penguin. I want to go. Just a penguin. Just a singular penguin. And I'll give him a hug. I'm going to give the penguin a hug. I swear. It's going to happen. I think... Yeah, okay. I was gonna raid Nyabi, but she's just doing VODs today, so we're not gonna do that. Your state has a huge aquarium, like Goofy size, like Goofy massive. That sounds awesome though. Like you get to go hang out with the fishies. We'll go raid the Gremlin, I guess. I guess that's who we'll raid. We'll raid Ripley. I don't have too many people on right now, so we got. Right? Let me check. Yeah, I already rated Sanguini this week. I don't even remember who that is. I don't think I followed them. Why do I get random people in my following that I've never followed? Why does that happen? How does that happen? Why does that happen? I never followed them, yet they're in my follows, and I don't understand. Alright, we're gonna go and raid Ripley VTuber. They are an 18 plus stream, so if you are on Twitch and you are not 18 plus, you are not welcome. I appreciate you coming to my stream, but not every stream is for the youngins. Yeah, so we're gonna go raid her. They're playing Overwatch. So that's cool. Penguin raid! Penguin raid! Alright, let's get on this raid. Let's go. Was nice meeting you. Was nice meeting you. Welcome in. Welcome to the Pen Pals. I'm glad to have you. We always love a new pen pal. Alright. Okay. Where's my thanks for watching screen? I don't know where any of my buttons are. Okay. I found my buttons. Thank you so much for coming to today's Yappin' stream. It was good. I feel better. I feel much lighter now. I came in feeling pretty heavy. I feel much lighter now. Penguin Pengu raid. Newt. I'm not Pengu though. I'm Poppy. All right, let's go. Okay, thank you so much for coming to today's stream. Goodbye.